Dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. Men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
That answer is quite easy. It's because men are less delusional. No correction. Men don't even have the time of the day to be delusional at all because they built the world, they run the world. But women, on the other hand, their ego sometimes is way too big to admit the fact that they need men. Or is it that men are honest enough to say that they need women when in fact they don't even need women to survive in and as a society? But still you got men who built and run the world sitting there and saying, yes, we do need women. Matter of fact, if you can show me a village, a city, township, country, where the land has been discovered by women, where women have designed, built, created, and managed that land, and created and built and managed that society that lives on that land, I will not say anything else. But if you cannot prove to me that that has happened, then I'm going to sit here and say that women saying that they don't need men is a false statement and just a part of their crazy delusion. Most likely women are going to say that they don't need a man until they realize that they do need a man, which is the topic of today's video. And with that being said, welcome everybody to my channel. Welcome to another video and congratulations. It is Friday. You made it through another week and the weekend is ahead of us. Make sure you kick off those shoes and you relax your feet. And also, this video is not made to bash women. This video is for educational purpose only. And as you already know, this channel has been created to deliver the truth and nothing but the truth.
Why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. But
she completely disregarded the fact that the studio she's sitting in has been designed and built by men. The chair she's sitting on has been designed, created, and built by a man. The camera she's being filmed saying all of these ridiculous things to has been designed, built, and created by a man. You know, this is the reason why I don't like talk shows like this one, because they absolutely don't have no substance. So her friends that are sitting by the table and the audience have nothing else better to do than try to think further between the wall and the wallpaper. Now, I'm sorry for saying this, but this is so true. These women, they're dead serious. When they say that men are useless, such in her case, and then she goes ahead and differentiates between men and gay men. I have nothing against gay men, but I don't think that a gay man would have been able to build anything because they are just as afraid of breaking a fingernail just like women are. In fact, let's see how well women are able to survive when men aren't around. This is going to be interesting.
Independent, not, relying on men for anything.
The expedition party has spent all day in the searing heat, only to find they've walked in one big circle, back to Coconut Beach.
How the fuck did that happen? I don't even understand. We cannot walk anywhere on this island without getting lost.
Let's rock and roll, boys! Let's rock and roll!
Why is it you're so adamant you're right all the time?
Just hold on. I'm not adamant I'm right.
Yes, you are, because you're dismissing everybody else.
Listen, I'm...
Second one, boys, on the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Fuck off. I'm telling you, look at them coming out!
Okay, but where are we going now? Where are we going now? No more confrontational arguing.
I don't want to lead. I'm sorry, I don't want to lead this group. I don't want to.
Please, objectively speaking, looking at these clips, you tell me in the comment section who needs who. Does it look like women need men? Or does it look like men need women? To me, it looked like women were lost in the sauce, literally. And men, they were having the time of their lives. There were no women around that was nagging about the water, about hurting the fish, about, I don't know, hurting their fingers somewhere. None of that. They literally turned into little boys in the woods. Meanwhile, you have women arguing, fussing and fighting, there are crime breaking down, but I don't know. Let me stop talking. You be the judge. Let's continue watching.
Fuck! I can't fucking deal with this.
The women have circled back to Coconut Beach for a second time. Having pushed through the jungle for 2 days, they're not one step closer.
Nice stick in the door! Brilliant.
For the moment, absolutely buzzing. Yeah, definitely feel like a tribe on a hunt.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Everyone's come out prepared.
You really need to know how I'm feeling.
I feel fine. Another day at the office.
It's really hard.
We all need to be honest with ourselves. Ladies, get your head out of your behinds because we all need men. I mean, you may just sit there and be like, wait a minute, we don't have to survive in the bushes anymore. Suereyya, what are you talking about? We all have jobs. We go into the office. We're all boss babes. We got OnlyFans. We're doing all of these things. We're just living the life. Yeah, but where do you think your can of tuna fish comes from? There are men literally daily on the sea to catch the shrimp for your salad. There are men somewhere fighting with crocodiles so your purse can be manufactured. I mean, I know that a lot of women don't have the capacity to think that far, but there are men, as we speak right now, in dangerous situations so we can sit in front of the camera and pretend like we don't need men. Are you kidding me?
The women are extremely dehydrated. Instead of going out and finding clean drinking water, they're all just sat there complaining about how dehydrated they are. Do they think that if they complain enough, water's just going to magically appear? If you watch the men, you could see that they kind of worked more as a team and they communicated better, which is kind of ironic considering women like to think of themselves as the better communicators, but whatever. But the men would have the fire going while another member of the team would go and find water, then they'd come back and then they'd have the fire ready so they can purify the water. But yeah, the women, they just, for some reason, did not seem to have that teamwork going on at all.
Maybe if those women would have opened up an HR department, they would have been able to get something done, but I highly doubt that because they ran around in circles for 48 hours, they are dehydrated, and they ought to be lucky and happy for that camera team that was there, because if it wasn't for them, I believe this could have turned into a very, very critical situation. And you may think like, okay, wait a minute, I'm never going to be in a critical situation my whole entire life because I have money to call the mechanics to the house if I need them to. I got money to take my car into the tool shop if I have to. The trash is being picked up on time. Those trash men will come through and pick up the trash. But imagine society breaks down one time. Imagine there are no mechanics open. If all men who are working right now, today and tomorrow, if they will go on the strike tomorrow for the rest of the week, we all look like those women in that clip.
I just got done mowing my lawn, and let me tell you, I need a man. Like, seriously, I need one.
I keep telling myself that I'm a bad and I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. I don't need attention, but I'm lying.
Okay, so to anyone who may know me a little bit, you'll know that I am pretty independent. I'm one of them of the mindset, who needs a man? I can do everything. And I was a firm believer of that until about 10 minutes ago, when the biggest spider just come running at me in my bedroom. And I've never wished for a man so much in all my life. I mean, obviously I've wished for a man. Feeling really bad, really guilty. And I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. So I've decided I definitely need a man.
As I said, women will only say that they don't need a man as long as everything is going well. The moment reality kicks in, the moment they feel discomfort, the moment they are scared, the moment they are in danger, all of a sudden now they want to realize that they do in fact need a man. But as long as they're fine, it's a whole bunch of insults towards men. They're losers, we don't need them, they're unnecessary, they're annoying, they're emotionally not fit, they're useless, and all of these things. Where is the clip of men sitting there saying, matter of fact, sitting on daily talk shows and talk trash about women? There's not one talk show. Because these men, like I said in the beginning of the video, they are too busy running and
from a man. We need emotional support to feel loved unconditionally, a team player. So when I have to go out into the world and fight these battles and prove my worth, I got my man at home saying, baby, you can do it.
I need a man. I specifically need a man to go to the mechanic with me, trying to completely overcharge me in every way, shape, and form. And it's also kind of funny that in one sense, on the invoice that they gave me, it was a specific price. But when I called back to schedule the appointment, they said, oh, the invoice is incorrect. It's actually this number times 4. It's got to be because I'm a woman and I have little to no knowledge about cars.
Am I the only one that gets annoyed when women say, I don't need a man? I do. I can't lift the bamboo pot by myself.
I need a man who cooks. A man who'll take care of my car. A man who will do yard work and house maintenance.
Was that enough proof? Was that enough video evidence to prove to you that yes, women in fact do need men? Ladies, stop saying that you don't need men, because even the most independent, the strongest independent woman I know, at some point in her life, she was hoping she would have had a man by her side. Whether if it's the spider under the bed, whether if it's something there's wrong with the car and she just didn't want to take it to the mechanics right away. It doesn't matter if it was the support with the kids, the bill that was due, rent that's due, or anything. Even the emotional support, even the fact knowing that there's a masculine being sitting at your house waiting for you to come home, or just appreciating your feminine energy. They all wanted men at some point in their lives. So don't fool yourself, because you can't fool us. There is absolutely nothing wrong with, in fact, it is needed that women acknowledge men for what they do on a daily basis as it is. Because you may think like, wait a minute, why am I supposed to acknowledge a man for what he's doing if he can't acknowledge me for what I'm doing as a woman? Yes, but women want to be celebrated for being grown adults paying their bills, while men are making sure we have electricity, the streets are in order so we can drive on them. And also, women are not even in their feminine energy enough for men to appreciate them being real women. Let's be honest, but that's going to require a whole different video. So if you want to be acknowledged as a woman and appreciated as a woman, you first gonna have to learn how to conduct yourself, behave, look, walk, and talk like a woman. Okay? That's enough for me for you for Friday. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for more content and make sure you stay safe in the streets.